and Retro Sports Network presents Pro Baseball 1964. Tonight, April 29th, 1964, Wednesday, game of the week. From County Stadium in Milwaukee, it's the Milwaukee Braves against the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates come into this one 10-2 in a 3-game lead over Gangola team, San Francisco. These Milwaukee Braves, Cincinnati, and Los Angeles are all 3 games behind Pittsburgh, who is now 10-2. It is Bob Veale going for the Pirates, Tony Cloninger going for the Braves. Here's the Pirate lineup. It's Dick Schofield leading off and playing short. Bill Verdon, the center fielder, bats second. Roberto Clemente hitting .423, bats third. Willie Stargell, the left fielder, bats fourth. Don Clendenin bats fifth. Ed Bailey bats sixth, he plays third. Bill Mazeroski, the second baseman, bats seventh. Pagliaroni, the catcher, bats eighth, and Veale will bat ninth. The defense behind Cloninger, it's May in left, Felipe Alou in center, and Henry Aaron in right. Around the infield, Eddie Matthews at third, Dennis Menke at short, then Bowling at second, Gene Oliver at first, and Joe Torre behind the plate. And so with all that, let's go. So the Pirates are 10-2, the Braves are 7-5. Schofield steps to the plate at .277, no homers and 7 RBI. And there's a line drive right to left center field for a base hit. Schofield rounds first. And that'll bring up Bill Verdon. Bill at .377, a homer and 5 RBI, and is sitting on a 12-game hitting streak. Thought I saved the Braves uniforms. I guess not. The Pirates are in their road grays with the Pirates with the black trim with the yellow letters, with the black hats with the yellow P on them. Pitch to Verdon is a ground ball to Matthews. Over to Bowling for one. Over to Oliver. Do they turn it? Yes, they do. So double play for Cloninger, and I didn't give you his numbers. At the moment, 1-0 the record, an ERA of .93. It was 1 when the game started. 9 innings pitched, 9 hits allowed, and 4 strikeouts. 19-14 on the real season with a .356 ERA. Here's Clemente. Roberto sitting on an 8-game hitting streak himself, .423 a homer and 8 RBI. Pitch from Cloninger is ball 4. So a full count walk, and that'll bring up Pops, Willie Stargell. It wasn't Pops in 1964, I can guarantee you that. .250 for Stargell with 3 homers and 9 RBI. It's a cool night, wind blowing right to left, at 12, and temperature is about 50. Pitch to Stargell, fly ball to center. Alou goes back, makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors after 1/2 inning. Pittsburgh's nothing, Milwaukee coming to bed. And you can see Bob Veale, he's 3-0 on the year. One of the reasons why the Pirates are 10-2. With an .069 ERA, in 26 innings, he's allowed 12 hits. 11 walks and 30 strikeouts. The league is batting .138 against him. We played the Mets a bunch. So, still, that's impressive. Here's the Braves lineup. It's Felipe Alou leading off in center. Eddie Matthews will bat second. Hank Aaron will bat third. Joe Torre cleans up. Gene Oliver will bat fifth. Lee May will bat sixth and left. Bowling bats seventh. Menke, the shortstop, bats eighth. And Cloninger will bat ninth. Alou, as he steps up, .283, no homers and 2 RBI. Defensively for Pittsburgh, it's Stargell in left, Verdon in center, Clemente in right. Incredible range, incredible arm. Bailey at third. It's Bob Bailey, I think. Schofield at short. Mazeroski at second. Clendenin at first, with Pagliaroni behind the plate. Pitch to Alou's a strikeout. A 2-2 pitch, strike 3 called. Here's Eddie Matthews. Eddie's struggling. .150, a homer and 3 RBI. He strikes out. Throw down to first is in time, so it was a 3-2 pitch, strike 3 called, and they had to throw down and get him. 2 out now for Aaron, and 2 strikeouts for Veale. On the real year, he struck out 250 in 280 innings. Aaron is hitting .348, a homer and 10 RBI. And he draws a walk. So 3-2 pitch was high and away for ball 4, and that'll bring up Joe Torre. Joe at .280 on the year, 2 homers and 10 RBI. Scored 9 times in 12 games. Pitch to Torres, a ground ball to Mazeroski over to first in time, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1, no score. We're playing the home team always in this series using Action Baseball 2017. And so I am playing the Braves, and the computer is playing the Pirates. And for the Pirates, Don Clendenin leads off. Don is hitting .314, a homer, and 5 RBI. He swings. Nope, on the inside corner for strike 3. First strikeout for Cloninger. Bob Veale the batter. Nice helmet on Bob. My goodness. The size of that P is amazing. He's hitting .349. That is amazing with 2 homers and 10 RBI. We'll check the scores halfway home, but you can see on the screen that Detroit and Kansas City are scoreless in a second. Pitch to Bailey, got him. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 out now for Mazeroski. Bill is hitting .348 with no homers and 8 RBI. Cloninger's ready. Here's a pitch. There's a fly ball to left. May comes in and makes the grab to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1.5, it's no score. So Gene Oliver, May, and Bowling do up here for Milwaukee here in the second. Oliver at .357 on the young year, 5 for 14. 2 homers and 9 RBI. Veale got him. Swung on and missed on a 1-2 pitch. And I'll bring up Lee May, who's hitting .296, no homers and 7 RBI. Veale is just on fire. Pitch to May. Ground ball to third. Bailey has it. Throws over to first. 2 out. Here's Frank Bowling. Hopefully I got that right in the lineups. Bowling at .300. No homers or RBIs. 12 for 40 on the year. 199 in real life with 5 homers and 34 RBI. Pitch to Bowling is a ground ball right back to Veale over to first, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2, there's no score. Well, there was some day baseball today, and let's catch you up on what's going on as we start the 3rd inning. Baltimore beat Boston 6-1. Boston's lone run came on a Frank Malzone home run. Chuck Estrada gets the one. He's 1-0 on the year. Dave Moorhead takes a loss. He's 0-2. At Wrigley, the Giants beat the Cubs 4-3. Jim Ray Hart goes 3 for 5. Juan Marichal picks up his 3rd win of the year. He goes to 3-1. Bottom 3, Bob Gibson leads the Mets. He's 2-0 on the year for the Cardinals. Jack Fisher's 0-2. From Houston, Colt Stadium, the Dodgers lead the Colts 2-0. Will Height on the hill for the Dodgers. Notebart for Houston. He's 0-2. Top 3rd in Kansas City. No score between the Tigers and the Athletics. Aguirre and O'Donohue on the hill. All right, Palaroni steps in the box. .316. No homers and 7 RBI. And the pitch. Cloninger gets him to swing, to look at strike 3 at the belt. That's the 3rd strikeout for Tony. Here's Veale. Bob is 1 for 9 on the year. 156 on the real season with 2 RBI. And he swings and misses for strike 3, but the throw goes down to first to record the strikeout. English is a wonderful language. I should learn it someday. All right, first time through, 40 pitches for Cloninger of his 130. He's supposed to go. Here's Schofield. Dick singled for the lone hit of the ballgame. The pitch on that hit him. This got him on the leg, and I'll bring up Verdon with 2 out. 0 for 1 today, sitting on a 12-game hitting streak. The pitch Ground ball to third. Matthews to second for the fielder's choice to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors after 2.5. There is still no score. So Dennis Menke, Tony Cloninger, and Felipe Alou for the Braves here in the third. Menke at .333 with a homer and 4 RBI. Veale looking fantastic. Can throw 140 pitches. He's thrown 39 through 2. The pitch, and he walks. So that's the second walk given up. And so Cloninger's going to bunt here. Pirates play for the bunt. Throw to first, Menke back. Ooh, now what do I do? 69%? We're going to try to steal him. Pallaroni's throw down. Save. So Menke gets to steal second. So the Braves have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. And guess what? We're still going to bunt Cloninger. One is down. Throw to first in time. But the sacrifice works. So Pallaroni throws it to Mazeroski. If you're scoring at home, and goodness gracious, why are you scoring a fake game at home? It's 3-4. Or it's 2-4. Couldn't even get that one right. Anyway, here's Alou. Felipe struck out his first time up. Runner on third, 1 out. No score here in the bottom of the third. Pitch to Alou. Draws a walk. So that's the third walk given up by Veale. And so runners on the corners and 1 out for Eddie Matthews, who struck out his first time up. Against lefties, Eddie only hit .124. Huge advantage here for the left-hander Veale. The pitch. Yep, there's a 2-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's 4 for Veale, 2 outs here in the third. And here comes Hammer and Hank. He walked his first time up and has runners on first and third with 2 out here. The pitch. Got him! In there at the knee, strike 3. So Veale is kind of tap dancing through a minefield, but after 3, there's no score. It'll be Clemente. Let's go over here, Ron. Clemente, Stargell, and Clendenin. Clemente walked his first time up. Only 1 hit of the ballgame for either time, and that was Dick Schofield to lead off the game for Pittsburgh. Clemente hits a long drive to right center, and it's gone. No question about that. 384 feet, and the Pirates are on the board, 1-0. And that'll bring up Stargell, who's 0 for 1. He strikes out, but it gets away from Torrey again. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. Oh! From St. Louis, I think Mr. Gibson's going to win that game. They're up 7-0 on the Mets now. The Mets are in dead last. That's how they'd spend most of the 60s. Clendenin, speaking of the Mets, is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Cloninger delivers, and there's a ground ball right to Oliver. He takes it to the bag himself, 2 out. Bob Veale struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Cloninger delivers, and that's right. Ground ball right back to Tony. Throws to first in time to retire the side. But not before Roberto Clemente put one into right center. After 3.5, it's Pittsburgh 1, Milwaukee 0. And the Cardinals are up 9-0 on the Mets now in the third. Oh, my goodness. For the Braves, it'll be Torrey, Gene Oliver, and Lee May, and they're all 0 for 1. Veale has not allowed a hit through 3, but he's walked 3 and struck out 5. Here's Joe Torre. He's 0 for 1. Grounder to Mazeroski, over to Clendenin, 1 out. 7 pitch at bat. Gene Oliver, the batter. Gene struck out his first time up. Tigers lead the Athletics 2-1 in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Mazeroski, over to Clendenin. That's 2. That's better. Only a 4 pitch at bat this time. Lee May, 0 for 1. And he got him. Outside corner on an 0-2 pitch. So strike 3 called, and no runs, no hits, no errors. We've played 4. And it's Pittsburgh 1, the Milwaukee 0. Mazeroski, Pallaroni, and Veale due up here in the 5th. Mazeroski's 0 for 1. Cloninger, 66 pitches through 4. 2 hits, the homer by Clemente. And that was the run, and it was earned, the lone run. He has walked 1 and struck out 5. Mazeroski hits a line drive to left. And May will dive for it and not get it. So it's a double for Mazeroski as he got in the gap. And a 33% chance of making the play and couldn't get there. He's not a great fielder out there, Lee May. So Pittsburgh has another runner in scoring position, this time for Palaroni, who was 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. And here's the pitch. He struck him out. Payoff pitch in at the knees for strike 3. So here's Veale. He struck out his first time up. Now the computer doesn't like to bunt here. So they want to move Mazeroski along. I'm fine with that. Here's the pitch. Nope. Veale swing, check swing, strike 3 on an 0-2 pitch. That's 7 for Cloninger. In 243 real-life innings, he struck out 163. So 7 for nearly 5 is a lot. Here's Dickie Schofield. He's 1 for 1. He singled in the first to start the ballgame. A pitch. And it's a ground ball to short. Menke, long throw over, is in time to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We're halfway home. It's the Pirates 1, the Braves nothing. So it'll be Bowling, Menke, and Cloninger here in the 5th for Veale, who's at 80 pitches. Walked 3 and struck out 6. Bowling is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch, and there's a long drive to right. Clemente goes to the line to make the catch, 1 out. Wow, St. Louis pouring it on the Mets, 11-0 in the 3rd. Dennis Menke, the batter. Dennis walked 1 of 3 that Veale was surrendered. And he'll walk again for the 2nd time. So Cloninger bunted the last time up. We'll do it again. This time it'll be Clendenin. Throws it over to Mazeroski, and the sacrifice works. 2 out. For Alou, Felipe is 0 for 1. He has walked and struck out. Here's the pitch, and there's a ground ball foul down the 3rd base line. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Veale. Here's the pitch. Got him! Swung on and missed. So through 5, another no run, no hit, no error inning here. We go to the 6th. It's Pittsburgh 1, Milwaukee nothing. Here's Bill Verdon, still sitting on a 12-game hitting streak. 0 for 2. Cloninger's ready, and it's a ground ball right back to Tony. Throw to first in time. 1 out. Clemente, the batter. Clemente now has a 9-game hitting streak with his home run in the 4th. The lone run of the ballgame. They've moved to the 4th in St. Louis. The Cardinals lead the Mets 11-0. Clemente got him. 0-2 pitch on the inside corner. Fastball from Cloninger. That's 8 tonight from him. Here's Stargell. Willie is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. The pitch. Got him. Swung on and missed. And so Cloninger's pitching a whale of a ball game too. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0 Pittsburgh. And so it'll be Eddie Matthews, Henry Aaron, and Joe Torre. Matthews has struck out twice. Part of the 7 retired by Veale via the K. The pitch. And there goes the no-hitter. A line drive into left, and Matthews singles. And so any drama about what Veale's doing with his pitch count is pretty much done. That'll bring up the ever-dangerous Hank Aaron, who is 0 for 1. He has walked and struck out. The pitch. Here's a fly ball to right. Back goes Clemente to the track. He makes the catch for the out. In our Saturday game of the week, we will be in Los Angeles for the next edition of the Giants and the Dodgers. As of tonight, they are both 3 games behind the Pittsburgh Pirates in the National League. The Twins, by the way, hold a 3-game lead in the American League, and we're projected to have them on, I believe, the next Wednesday game against the Los Angeles Angels, but don't hold me to that yet. I'm going to wait to see a couple more games to see how they're doing. Anyway, here's Joe Torre, 1 out. Gene Oliver to follow. Joe is 0 for 2. Veale delivers, and there's a ground ball left side base hit. Matthews will hold at second. Torrey on first. And so the Braves are in business here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Gene Oliver. Gene is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Oliver, ground ball to Schofield. To Mazeroski for 1 over to Clendenin. They turn it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 6, Pittsburgh 1, Milwaukee nothing. And a check of the AMP scoreboard. We told you the 2 finals already. Top of the 4th, St. Louis is up on New York 11-0. I don't think even I could blow an 11-run lead. Bottom 5 at Colt Stadium, the Dodgers lead the Colt 45s 3-0. Wilhite and Nuttabar still pitching. Bill Freehan has a homer against the Kansas City Athletics. The Tigers leading the bottom of the 5th 3-1. Clendenin, Bailey, and Mazeroski here in the 7th. Clendenin is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And he walks. So Cloninger starts the 7th with a walk. That's the second one he's issued. 6 innings plus 3 hits, a homer. The run it was earned. Walked 2 and struck out 9. And probably has 2 more innings in him. Here's Bob Bailey. Bob is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. The pitch. That's a bunt. And Oliver flunks it over to Bowling, and they got him. So that really kind of surprised everyone, including me. And there's 1 out. Clendenin in running and scoring position for Mazeroski, who is 1 for 2 with a double. Cloninger delivers, and there's a fly ball deep to right. Aaron is there to make the catch for the out. Clendenin goes to third, and that throw is not in time. Aaron has a fantastic arm. 9 out of 10. Not as good as Clemente, but pretty darn close. 2 out for Palaroni, who's 0 for 2. Cloninger has whiffed him twice. The pitch. There's a fly ball to right center. Felipe Alou moves over and makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. Stretch time in Milwaukee. The Pirates continue to lead the Braves 1-0. So will be Lime, Bowling, and Menke due up here in the 7th, with Cloninger on deck if anyone should reach. May is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Pitch from Veale is a fly ball to right. Clemente's there, 1 out. Frank Bowling is 0 for 2. Veale delivers, and there's a ground ball to short. Schofield over to first in time for the out. 2 out. Veale throwing a 2-hitter, 6 2/3 innings. Walked 4 and struck out 7. Here's Menke. Menke has walked twice. This time he gets a bent on the ball, perhaps, but it's grounded foul. 0-2 the count. Dodgers lead the Colt 45s 3-0 in the 6th. Go-to pitch, and there's a line drive, a ground ball to Clendenin, and he takes it himself, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 7, Pittsburgh 1, Milwaukee nothing. And Bob Veale scheduled to bat here. Cloninger has the fatigue sign going up. He looks strong, but we'll watch him. He leads off the bottom of the 8th anyway, so probably his last inning. Veale is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. We'll see what the computer does. He bats and strikes out. 2-2 pitch swung on and missed, and Veale goes down for the 3rd time today, and Cloninger has whiffed 10. Here's Schofield. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And there's a line drive right to Bowling for the 2nd out. So a quick inning from Cloninger. He may now pitch the 9th. Bill Verdon, 0 for 3 today with 12-game hitting streak on the line. And it's a ground ball to Bowling over to Oliver, and that retires the side. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors. The Pirates lead the Braves 1-0. And this is a modern game. You'd be pinch hitting Cloninger here, but he still has pitches available, so he'll at least start the 9th. Veale, 7 innings now. Walked 4 and struck out 7. Cloninger has sacrificed bunted twice. He has not had an official at-bat. And he grounds one to Mazeroski, who throws the Clendenin for the out. Felipe Alou has struck out twice in Milwaukee's 0 for 2. Athletics on the board, and the 6th, Detroit leads them 3-1. Pitch to Alou, a ground ball to Mazeroski, throws to Clendenin for the second out. So Veale, who has borne down here and is now inducing outs by contact. Looked like he wouldn't make it past the 5th, even with a no-hitter. Now he's got a good chance to go the distance. Here's Eddie Matthews. He is one of the 2 Braves hits. He's 1 for 3. He singled and struck out twice. And the pitch. There's a ground ball to Mazeroski over to Clendenin, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the 9th. Pittsburgh 1, Milwaukee nothing. So it'll be Clemente, Stargell, and Clendenin. Roberto homered in the 4th for the lone run of the ballgame. Cloninger, 8 innings, 3 hits. The home run by Clemente. He has walked 2 and struck out 10. The pitch. Ground ball to 3rd, and Matthews has to... Oh, he does get it off. He got it. It looked like he wasn't going to be able to get it, but he took his time and recovered, and there's 1 out. That brings up Willie Stargell, 0 for 3. He has struck out twice. Cloninger delivers a fly ball to shallow right. Aaron's there for the second out. And here's Don Clendenin. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out and walked. West Coast action starting now. The Senators and Angels were scoreless in the 1st. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Bowling. Over to Oliver. And Cloninger has done his part. He's thrown a 3-hitter. He's on the wrong side of it, but he's down 1-0. But he's thrown a 3-hitter. So it'll be Aaron, Torrey, and Oliver against Veale, who is looking for his 4th win. His ERA is sitting now at 0.53. Let's go over what else is going on. Our last check of the scoreboard for the night. Orioles beat the Red Sox earlier today, 6-1. Malzone with the 2nd home run of the year. The lone run for Boston. San Francisco beat the Cubs 4-3. Marichal goes to 3-1. Cardinals in the bottom of the 5th lead the Mets 12-3. Bill White 3 for 3. Locke now pitching for the Mets. Gibson will pick up his 3rd win when that's over. Dodgers lead the Colts 45-3-1 at the top of the 7th. Will Height and Notbart still pitching in that one. Athletics have another run, and it's 3-2 now, Detroit, bottom of the 6th. And Stenhouse and Lee going at Chavez Ravine are the other name for Dodger Stadium, and they're scoreless in the top of the 2nd. Right here, Henry Aaron is 0 for 2 with the walk and a strikeout. Pitch from Veale is a fly ball to shallow right. Clemente comes in, 1 out. They'll bring up Joe Torre. Joe is the other hit for Milwaukee today. 1 for 3 with a single. And there's a fly ball to right. Clemente goes back, 2 out. And so, if you're still watching this one, I want full credit for making sure that I did not say that that this was the Brewers or call the Braves Atlanta. I want credit for that. It's a cold one here. It's 38 degrees. Winds are now out to right field, so if you were in the stands drinking a Miller, God bless you, my friend. Here's Gene Oliver. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Last chance, and he strikes out to end the ballgame. The throw goes down, and that's it. So Bob Veale throws a 2-hitter, and the Pirates beat the Braves 1-0. So Bob Veale goes to 4-0. How about that? Just ground ball after ground ball. Clendenin had 13 putouts. All right, the lone run of the game came on a solo shot by Roberto Clemente to right center. Bob Veale throws a shutout, a 2-hitter, walked 4, struck out 8. He's now 4-0 on the year. Tony Cloninger pitched an outstanding complete game, but takes a loss. Sometimes that happens. 3 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 2 and struck out 10, and for that, he's 1-1. Join us for our next broadcast on the Retro Sports Network. There'll be the Saturday afternoon game between the San Francisco Giants and Los Angeles Dodgers from Dodger Stadium. And We might as well tell you all the rest of the finals today. The Cardinals did beat the Mets 13-6. The Dodgers beat the Colt 45s 4-1. See, I almost made that slip. Ooh, the Athletics came back to beat the Tigers 4-3. The Angels beat the Senators 6-3. So the standings at the moment: Pittsburgh has a 3-game lead over San Francisco and Los Angeles. Minnesota, who did not play tonight, has a 3-game lead over the Yankees and a 3.5-game lead over Kansas City, Baltimore, and Los Angeles. And so until we talk to you the next time, I'm Ron Chuckett for Retro Sports. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe for the best simulated sports on the internet.